You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and guess what? I've got your early weekly spoilers for June 3rd through 7th. We have so much going on. We've got perils in Paris. We've got people that hate each other playing nice, and other people that were playing nice that have now decided to hate each other. Some exes leave town together, and Victor is ready to punish his betrayers. So if you have not, please reach down and click subscribe before we dig into all this. And if you're a regular listener, you know that on early edition days, we talk about what's happening the rest of this week just to set up the spoilers and everything for next week to give you all the context you need. With that in mind, on the Wednesday, May 29th episode of Young and the Restless, as I predicted, Jill is sick. Jill is going to call Billy, tell him about this condition she has. It's some kind of lung problem, but she's over with her brother in Europe and she's getting treatment. She doesn't want Billy to tell anybody, and she wants him to basically take all her power that she gave him and use it to just kick some corporate butt. And she says by the time that she's back, because she is planning on coming back, she wants Mamie out of the company, and Billy is up for the challenge. She tells him how proud she is of him, and he vows to make her even more proud. Sally Spectra gets some house keys from Adam. He had asked her to move in, and she did say yes, something she never said to Nick when he asked her to move in. And then she goes to pack her clothes and gets ready to move in. He's told her she can decorate and everything while he's gone. She has a quick meeting at her room at the GCAC with Chloe, who is not happy to see her packed bags and finds out she's moving in with Adam. And then Sally also tells her that there's a long shot that she might be getting a gig at Marquette, and says if she does, she'll try to bring Chloe along, but it's a big question mark. Claire tells Victoria that she got the job to be Harrison Abbott's new nanny, and she is thrilled. They have a very nice chat. And then Victor shows up with Cole and interrupts it with news. Nikki joins them right before Victor makes the big reveal that Jordan was supposedly found by his people on the riverbanks, and she has been sent to maximum security prison where he promises she won't get out, that people know what she's about, and that they will be very careful. Everybody's shocked. And then Victor and Cole head over to the main house, go into the cellar, and they start bricking over the cell. So if Jordan does tell the cops and they come knocking, they won't find it. They'll just find a brick wall. Nikki, meanwhile, goes to see Jack Abbott and says she still wants him to be her sponsor, but she also says she doesn't like the extreme he went to scare her straight. And Jack agrees to be her sponsor, but Diane blows up about it. She is so mad. And that takes us to the action on Thursday, May 30th, 2024. Ashley and Traci Abbott are heading back to Paris with Dr. Alan Laurent with them. They are pursuing the roots of whatever trauma has caused Ashley's DID, dissociative identity disorder. They're trying to find out why she has Ms. Abbott and Ash and Belle in her head. The thing is, Tucker McCall is also heading to Paris, and spoilers for Thursday say he has a surprising run-in. I don't know if that's with Ashley or one of her alters, but he's heading to Paris to try and stop Audra, who's trying to do an end run and get him kicked out of Glissade. And Diane continues raging at Jack on Thursday, and she's going to hit him with an ultimatum. It's about Nikki Newman, and I'm guessing it's going to be something like, you can be her sponsor or you can be my husband, but you can't be both. I do agree with Diane, I have to say. Friday, May 31st, rounds out our week with Summer talking with Sally about this Marquette gig, about filling in while Chelsea is out on personal leave to deal with this Connor situation. I'm sure Sally is going to tell her how sorry she is that she set up the whole job thing at Marchetti to get Summer out of Genoa City over to Italy. Sally did that back when she was conspiring with Tara Locke, Harrison's mom, who is now in jail because Tara wanted Summer out of the way so she could try and win back Kyle, and Sally wanted Summer gone for her own reasons, and so they conspired. In the end, it actually worked out very well for Summer, not so well for Sally, so I do think they can have a water under the bridge agreement to work together tentatively and see how it goes. Meanwhile, Victor is very unhappy with Michael Baldwin. That is his personal legal eagle, the guy who's supposed to deal with dirty things just for him. And he is going to feel like Michael chose Cole over him. But I am certain that Michael is going to tell him that he was just trying to protect Victor from himself because he was worried that Victor was going to incriminate himself and wind up in jail over this Jordan stuff. And Jack and Nikki reach an agreement. I just wonder if they have agreed to meet behind their spouses' backs. If so, that could get messy very fast. That takes us to spoilers for the week of June 3rd through 7th. We have Summer offering Sally a temporary job at Marchetti, and Sally's going to be starting there soon. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see some of Chloe as well. I'm excited to see Sally finally getting a little bit of storyline of her own. Meanwhile, Victor is very upset that Nikki wants Jack to still be her sponsor. He and Diane are seeing eye to eye on this. And I just wonder if Victor and Diane are going to agree that they need to keep them apart and are going to start keeping a closer eye on them. Meanwhile, Jordan is in maximum security prison. They have bricked over the cellar, and I doubt the cops are going to listen to Jordan. But if Jordan gets to make a phone call and she can call Claire or Nikki, she's got both of their phone numbers, she could tell them what Victor did to her, and I do think they would believe her. I don't think Victor is going to keep this secret. I think he's going to get busted. Victor, speaking of Victor, may encourage Cole to leave town, go back to the UK, go back to your job, because Cole knows his dirty secret, so Victor doesn't want him around. Before all this came out, Victor was kind of low-key encouraging Cole to get back in a romance with Victoria, but now he's changed his tune, and Victor may want to evict Cole from town and punish Michael as well. Chelsea and Adam are leaving town together for a couple of weeks to deal with this Connor situation. I do wonder if they're going to bring Connor back, but I also wonder if things are going to go awry in their absence, like go awry with Sally and Billy. Not Sally and Billy together, but with Sally and possibly with Billy. And if Chelsea and Adam might overstep or stray while they're gone and they're bonding over their son and they're very stressed out. That would be kind of interesting. Ashley is in Paris to find the source of her DID, and I just wonder if Alan is possibly the villain, if it's Tucker, or if it's someone else entirely. And with Tucker and Audra also in Paris, will Ms. Abbott take control of Ashley's body and try again to harm Tucker to set Audra up for them both to be gone? We will see how it goes. Those are all of our early weekly spoilers for Y&R. Definitely drop your comments and subscribe if you haven't, and be sure and come back soon, because we are here talking Young and the Restless 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.